Bad news of crypto. My name is Wayne.
And my name is Manish.
And if you like money in crypto, make sure to hit the subscribe button. So today, I'm going to share on how to become a crypto millionaire. This is a plan that we have tested for 3 months now. And if you check out our university, all the videos is there. I'm just putting this into a particular plan. Let me just share my screen. So here we are. This is the grand plan. I'm going to actually touch on all the points. While it may look simple, it actually has a lot of things that you need to do in terms of setup. And most of these things you can actually find on our YouTube channel, and you can check it out. So I will put also the link all in the description below, where you can actually find references to, as well as the top where we will just put the cards. If you're watching us live on YouTube, most of you are also in the Telegram group as well as our Facebook. So if you can head over to the YouTube, it will be much more easier for you. So the first up is your salary. So of course, take a percentage. Of course, for us, I'm just putting as 15%. So pick a number, that's something that you can afford to put away, called like your financial freedom account, because that is something that you pay yourself first as a form before paying anything else, before paying your bills, before paying the government, before paying the tax. Of course, in some countries, the tax are deducted before you actually receive your salary. So take a percentage, pay yourself first. Have the key to great wealth is really about your habits, and your habits is determined by your mindset. So if you make it a habit to put that money away, over time you will definitely grow into getting your portfolio to $1 million. So 15% of the money goes in, it will flows into USDT. For me right now, I'm mining XRP, and XRP, of course, we have touched also on that. I will put the link above. It's more from using a tool called Unmineable. So there's, I think, a list of 25 over altcoins. I've done a full extensive research. However, don't take into account the air condition that you use. Some people, I know, I've seen the real top pros actually using only fans to just blow all the heat away, and they have a lot of rigs that is actually stacked to do real hardcore mining. For me, I'm just a simple guy, just using my normal PC to mine XRP. And the reason why I'm mining XRP instead of VET is because I believe, and it's a bet that I'm taking, that when XRP actually wins the lawsuit, it will be a parabolic explosion, at least 20x. So it's currently trading now at $1, $20 per coin. You do the math. So that is one thing that I'm doing also for mining, plus my salary that I get as a retail investor. I put it into USDT. I'm putting it up to $10,000 as a mark. So that's 10,000 US dollars in terms of USDT, followed by using Royal Q. So this robot is one of the best robots right now, and we have joined one of the top groups, and I've done an interview. Myself and Manish has done an interview. I'll put the link. If you have not watched it, Manish covered both the how-to to get it set up, and we also covered the interview with the top trader. And right now, this is the strategy that they are using. So based on 10,000, actually have to allocate 35 US dollars as a first buy-in, and 20 coins, and this robot automatically trades for you. We have tested this before. It works great in the bull market, of course, but in the bear market, you acquire more coins, and they have studied the market cycle. That means on a macro level, as well as the nature of the particular coin and how it actually fares against that market cycle. So great team to actually take note. Now, anything above the 10,000 mark, we throw it into the actual portfolio. So I have roughly about 10% worth of mining. 15%, you have to leave this 15% to actually use this $10,000 to actually do the trading fully on autopilot. Except that there are days where, especially now when we are going into the bull months between October and December, I may take a portion of this money to do staking or lending based on the exchanges that you take. So normally we take the top 10 exchanges, things like Binance, Coinbase. Right now we are on Huobi. We have Gate.io, and so many exchanges, which later I'll show you how to see If you are new in the crypto space, this is one area that you can check. Second, we also do a lot of tradings on the altcoins. Of course, we have covered a few parameters you can use, like the EMA, MA, Bollinger. Using the actual phone, you can actually gauge roughly. You won't be a top trader. This really takes a lot of your time, and people have actually invested in this tools that cost up to $2,000 to $3,000. One name that I know is called Crypto Face, and this guy is amazing. He makes millions of dollars just trading on cryptocurrency, and he is using really cutting edge tools, and that tools actually helps you to actually time the market and for your entry and exit. So if you want to move in that space, that's something you can check it out. We will be covering that in some future by using the actual tool. So you have trading, you have arbitrage. Arbitrage basically means pairing, where you can make money on USDT, or some pairing could be BTC and Ethereum. So they both work in tandem as the market picks up. So then you make that arbitrage money between the two spectrum. And then of course recently we have been covering we are in the game NFT, because some of the coins that we have adopted also is they have not started up. Great community, great vision, like Meta Hero. We have MNG, TCP. So we have covered those in our tokenomics playlist, so do check those coins out and make a decision call. Of course, all of this plan is what we are using. I'm only sharing my experience from an education standpoint. This is not a financial advice, so take note. And of course, all of this Bitcoin buy and hold. We believe in Michael Saylor. We believe in the technology. Buy and hold meaning we never sell Bitcoin until it actually reaches that trajectory of about $1 million per coin. While it sounds crazy now, someday you'll be looking back at this video dated on the 21st of October, and you know that this statement that we said in Root Zones came true. So don't miss this boat. The technology is here to stay. Yes, there's FUD, there's FOMO narratives in the news, but the bottom line of all of these, setting up these systems in place, is because we want to aim for passive income. That it comes through your staking, that comes through your lending. Now you need volume of coins to actually acquire. So the minimum coins that typically you go in is a minimum of 1,000 to 10,000. Of course, some of our coins are hitting the 100,000 to 200,000 mark. So if you are first starting out, aim for 1,000 to 10,000. Again, every month, 15%, 20%. You get your bonus, throw it in. Asset allocation is the key. I've covered this extensively yesterday, mostly from John C. Bogle, and he's one of the millionaires that actually talk about asset allocation. Ray Dalio, the Wizard of Wall Street, also spoke about asset allocation in the traditional markets, not so much in the crypto space, but the principles are timeless, and that wisdom will help you enable in this crypto space. The second part is also wealth generation. So in passive income, you first need to ask this very powerful question: how much do you need to live on monthly in terms of your expenses? So if you're not tracking your expenses, please get an app and start tracking your expenses. Everything you do, from kids to utilities, what have you not. And end of the month, at least for 3 months, you'll be able to know your expenses. That is the number that this system has to generate for you to actually live off this golden goose that you are going to build, or this cash machine that you are going to build, and you can quit your job and live in the same lifestyle without taking on more costs. And the other portion, which is the wealth creation, this is the life-changing wealth that follows this philosophy, which is very powerful, because although we are early in terms of the crypto adoption, we still have 12,000 over coins, 400 over exchanges. And I'm just going to expand the screen. If I'm just going to read it out: find a good crypto project, price under 3 cents per coin, look for a great team, great vision also, and they must have a capped supply. So you can't find some meme coins like Shiba and all that has almost an infinite supply. It's very difficult to actually see the price action unless at some point they have burn in the coins and they make certain changes. I'm not saying no now, but in future these meme coins might become actual tokens that or coins that can have great utilities like Doge that is going into the Ethereum. It is going to be accepted by AXS. Very big things happening for Doge, and that is why we still are Doge fan, and it's also backed up by two billionaires. So there's a lot game plan for that, and it's fun. It's a fun coin. So if you are investing in that, okay, that's fine. But look at those top coins, but also look at those things like X. We covered, I think, recently the IX swap. I think that's amazing coin. It has great potential in terms of the STO. I've covered that extensively, so do check that out. And patience, I think very important is patience, because you need that time factor. So that is what we talk about in the lower portion of my, if you can see my screen, the bottom, I think you can see. So you can see asset allocation, diversification, staying on course, meaning having that habit, making it, don't think so much about it, and pay no attention to the narratives in the news, both FUD and FOMO. Of course, it's great to listen and to just make some decisions, but you can spend countless of hours looking at the news and you will never get you anywhere. Of course, it's always good to know that there's two risks in this space. One is hacking, mostly if you're not clear in terms of protection, and Manish covers that a lot in terms of the security, in terms of your wallet being connected to an API, to a swap mechanism. They exploit that swap. We were hacked many times, especially for those things that is ape swap, pancake swap, those things that we use for staking the cakes. Those things was exploited, and we don't want that to happen to you. So if you're watching this, good for you, because stick to the top 10 exchanges, because mostly there's certain insurance that actually protects you as a retail investor. And the last, of course, is the time and having patience, because if you understand the market cycle, which I've covered extensively, that will actually, you can actually kind of, I won't say time the market, because nobody has the crystal ball, but we can have a better judgment in terms of making certain decisions. So of course, if you have any comments in the section on this, if certain things were not clear during this on how to integrate this and set up, again, watch this video. I will slowly put all the links. You can spend some time and understand how to incorporate this system and have it almost on autopilot, so that when the money starts to grow and you make at least hit your first money, that means passively income is one parameter. Second, the net worth, your capital appreciation, which is covered in the second. That is to clear your everything. That means your house on your debts, your credit card, your car, just being debt free alone and living off this machine. I tell you, is one of the greatest things that you can do in your life, so that you can focus on things that matters to you, which is your family, watching your kids grow up, doing the things that you love, and getting paid on the side. So that's all I have today. One thing I want to share is the exchanges. So you can come to the CoinGecko, you hit on categories, you scroll down, you can see the exchange based tokens. Let me see if I'm clicking the correct one.
No, it's I think it's just an exchange-based token. I think you should look for exchanges
Exchanges, right?
on top, on top, coins and exchanges. Yes, that's the one. No. And, next to the coin, there is a thing.
Exchange. Yeah,
Spot.
let's click that. Thanks, Manish.
Spot. Exchange and spot. Yes.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you have the exchanges. Yes.
Correct. So these are the top exchanges: Binance, Coinbase, Huobi, Crypto.com, FTX, KuCoin, Gate. We mostly have all these 7 accounts open. We haven't tried the rest, and the reason why we do that is, in terms of diversification, we are still in the crypto space compared to the other 5 asset class, which I've covered extensively. Again, I'll put the link up there. So you have real estate, you have the paper assets, you have businesses, and you have gold and silver. So this crypto space, of course, there is certain risk, and the risk is when money doesn't pour in. Right now, we are doing at $2.4 trillion. We are still very early in terms of consider this a financial asset. Right now, it's deemed as a financial good. So there's taxation. There's government policies. There is also those things that are not secured. I rather stick to something that has a huge amount of capital. Of course, Binance right now is the best, but sadly, of course, in certain countries, it's currently being going through certain changes in terms of their policy, and it's impacting us as retailers. So we move on to other exchanges, and hopefully there's no impact to that. So don't try to also outsmart the government using VPN or changing all that, because like in Binance, basically the law, Binance will actually block your account if you are based on your KYC. So know your customer, you have registered. If you are in that specific countries that is actually having certain bans, Binance will comply. So your job as a retailer is always keep eyes on the news, and we do cover that. We cover some of the changes. So always hop on. Do subscribe, share with your friends. We all is a growing community. Daily we are growing. Right now we have about 600. Telegram is also growing, and we will do interviews with some of the CEOs of this particular coin to come on our channel to share a bit on their vision, mission, and hopefully all of us make money together. So
Yep.
that's all I have for today. I'm going to hand over to Manish. So
Yeah,
thank you.
thanks, Wayne. I think we have given a complete blueprint which we are following up now for our passive income uh, from the from the cryptos. So I think what else you guys need it. I think we have revealed all our secrets. You can see our secret sauces are here, secret recipes are there. What and how we
Yep.
earn it from a different sources of from cryptos platforms, mining, investments, trading, staking, pooling. So all the features we are using it, even airdrops we participate and earn some free cryptos. We do a trading, we do mining, we do a stakings. So I think the entire blueprint in front of you. So I think if you have any
Yep.
further
And this
questions how
this
to
was a
set up this.
painful journey for us also, because when we first started off, we didn't really know much about the crypto space, but over
Mm,
time we met quite a lot. I mean, when we started this channel, we met a lot of great people, great ideas, and as we start to grow and as we start to learn, we've also had a few falls, lost a few $1,000s, not knowing what we were actually doing. And right now, this is the thing that we found to be working consistently with certain government policies, compliance challenges that we will overcome. Again, the technology is here to stay, and I know that in the next 3 months, we yeah, the market will definitely pick up. So that's something that don't miss out on this opportunity. And I think this was a chart that I showed the last 7 years. You can look that even from October to December, very green. So mostly this is the height, but this year is going to be very different because we are expecting that superb growth of 100,000 for Bitcoin, and the rest of the altcoin will have a ratio of multiply effect of 10 to 25% growth. So
yeah,
it's,
and we are very close to a very big event for Bitcoin, which is going to be their protocol upgrade, which is Taproot upgrade is coming in the next month. We'll see what is the benefit is going to bring in. Of course, one benefit is it's going to be a power efficiency now. Now the it's going to be power efficient, and then that will change the way how Bitcoin validates. So definitely it's going to be a good one. Let's wait for it and see what is the benefit it's bringing to us.
awesome. Yeah. So Manish, I'm going to hand this back to you. Thank
Yeah.
you. So while Manish sets that up, join us daily live on YouTube and Facebook, 9 p.m. Singapore time, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time if you are based in the US. And guys, remember, if you like money in crypto, make sure to smash the subscribe button. Manish, back to you.
Yeah, guys. So I think a couple of things I explored today, which I'm going to share with you. The one thing is um, for two type of audience I'm going to share some how to's today. One is for the India guys, how they can buy a crypto hobby by using their bank account, and the second one in Singapore, how we can buy crypto or how I can transfer money here using our Grab Pay, Pay Now, and we WeChat, Shopee accounts, how we can transfer the money. So I'm going to cover for both the countries today. Okay, so let's start with how to buy a crypto using INR, means Indian rupees. So you can see here there is a feature called Visa, Mastercard, UPI, and Bank Card. UPI is a payment gateway for India, and if your account as it belongs to Indian Indian KYC. So I think you'll be able to see this feature. Come to You can just log into Hobby Global, come to buy crypto, and come to quick buy and sell. So now the first thing what we had to do is we want to buy a USDT, right? So you have to select the USDT. Then if you're buying here the currencies, you have to select INR, which is Indian National Rupees. So come INR, you can select here. And for $20, it will give you a conversion which is 6,600 rupees uh, in the rate of in the exchange rate of $77. So $1 equal to 77 rupees. So there are three payment methods you can see here. One is Visa, one is UPI. UPI is something like what we have it in Singapore. It's Payla, so some kind of payment gateway they have it UPI, and then the bank transfer. So bank transfer always gives you a good price. You can see here, it's down here, it's mentioned the good price by USDT. Come down here, it will take your login email address, agree, go to Nefi. Okay, now I refresh because of the price. It's asking me to the interface will take you to Neofi. So Neofi is a similar kind of wallet service like a Xfer, but this is for India. So in Singapore, we have Xfer. Using that, we transfer money to Binance SG, to CoinHako. Similar to that in India, you have a Neofi. You go here and click on purchase. After you click on a purchase, it's going to deduct 1.9% of gateway fee. Make a payment, log in with your I think it's asking for sign up, but I already have a login here, so I'm going to log in here. Okay, continue purchase. Okay, I'm going to do the bank deposit, and it's going to give you the informations, the payee account name, and then ACC, which is account number. Copy from here, and IFSC code. Using that, you will be able to immediately transfer the money, and it will take you to your Hobby account. So once your transfer is completed, bank will provide you a transaction ID. You have to put the transaction ID and submit the transaction ID. So once you submit it, the payment will start reflecting here, and it will once your transaction is completed, instead of this clock, it will show you that you have successfully purchased the 20 USDT. So I hope it's clear how you can do the amount transfer from your INR to Hobby Global. Now come to Singapore. Singapore users, how they can transfer money using their GrabPay, using their PayNow, and Google Pay. So as you can see here, we come to P2P market, and there are so many register here. And the guys which are showing as a green is online, means they are active. We can purchase USDT from them. Okay, and they are going to charge us 1.37 Singapore dollar. So how we can do that? Okay, it's depend on your budget. Uh, there are some providers in P2P marketplace. They have a minimum limit. If you see, if you talk about this user, Ivan, is it takes it has a limitation of 500. So you will this guy will do a transactions with the minimum 500 SGD. So we can go for a minimum one, which is 50 SGD. He can This users provide a service using Pay Now. So I think you can go for a Pay Now. Okay, there are some users who also provide service using WeChat, bank card, GPay, and Google Pay also available. So I think you can check out all the payment method here. You can see 7-Eleven method is also there. So some people will accept a payment method from 7-Eleven, and you have a Grab Pay, you have a Coin Pay, you have all. Yeah, see here, you have a Grab Pay as well. So I think Pay Now is one of the best thing which we use it. I just transfer it using Pay Now, and I'm managed to buy 50 USDT. So here we'll go with the 50, which has a minimum limit of $50. So buy USDT, you have to put since that user has a limitations of 50 Singapore dollars, means minimum amount we can buy it. So 50 US dollars, it will give you a 36 USDT. You have to go and confirm here. Okay, so it says that you please read that. Okay, you already have an order, so I can go to my order. Let's see what's the order we have. 550 USDT. Okay. Okay, so once you come to the orders, the order will start listing down here. Once you make the payment, you have to capture the screenshot of your payment and keep it ready. And once it's going to take a 5 to 10 minutes, well, maximum it takes 5 minutes, and after the 5 minutes your order will come here as a completed, and your USDT will start reflecting on your wallet. So you can just go to your wallet and start checking your, and that USDT you can start using it for buying any cryptos. Go to market, and if you have a fund available in the USDT, you can select any tokens, any cryptos. They have 300 plus token here, so you can just select that and you can buy it. So today I show you how you can transfer money using your Indian bank account, and using the Singapore payment services like a Pay Now, GrabPay, and WeChat. Even Shopee Pay is also available. Let's check this out. How many payment services we have it available here in P2P marketplace? All payments. Okay, you can see Jash is there, Google Pay is there, IMPS you can use it. IMPS also you can use it for the payments. There are lots of tons of payment methods are there. You just need to select here Grab Pay, and then in your marketplace is going to list out the user who's providing service using Grab Pay. So you can transfer the money using your GrabPay. I think this user has a limitation of $200. The minimum amount should be $200. Select pay using GrabPay. Take a screenshot of your payment and pass it to this guy who is online here, and he will transfer you the USDT. So this is how we use P2P market. Means it's a peer-to-peer market. We have a listed users, verified users down here, and once you transfer the money, they are going to give you a desired token which you are which we have approached them to buy it. So very simple, 5 minutes, your requested token will be there in your wallet. And in case if you're facing any difficulties, always approach customer care here. Their Hobby Global customer care is very effective and they are very prompt. You can just log a complaint, and then within 24 hours they will address your issues and the money will be back to your wallet. So that's all I have it for
Wow,
today. Yeah.
very interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that we can actually do that. So thanks, Manish, for sharing that. Also, thanks to the community for actually asking those questions so that we can actually provide you with the right information. Of course, we test it out on ourselves.
Yeah.
So let me share. Let's see what's happening over the market side of things. Of course, extreme greed right now, 78. Confidence is coming up into the market as we are climbing up both it not in Bitcoin specifically, but the total market cap. Of course, today in the last I think few hours, all coins took a hit. There's some movement of money, but that's fine. That's natural because if you are buying and acquiring more coins, that's the good time. So just a recap, of course, we went through C19, had a very nice run up into the bull, hitting 64,000 for Bitcoin, and then we came back down sometime in May, had a dry season, and this was a time where all of us was accumulating, and that's why I shared that Manish and myself acquired a lot of coins, and some of the, I mean, not to brag, but some of the coins are in the 100,000s, and those was also due to certain research. We made mistakes along the way, but as we progress, we shared with you some both the downs and the ups as well. And then we came back up and had a slight down with the recent China news, and now we are back up. So of course today across the 12,000 over cryptos right now, you can see a sea of red, and that's again fine. No issue because the total crypto cap is still at 2.3 trillion compared to when we were at the lowest was at 1.4 trillion. So a lot of money has poured in, both in terms of the baby boomers, the over the counter, the acquiring of the countries that has taken up cryptocurrencies as their as an alternative to the fiat money, which is actually dying after we have unpacked, and we have just constantly created exponential growth in terms of corporate companies. Again, basically not really looking into the actual utility and the intrinsic value of that the company is doing. So now people like Michael Saylor and Tesla are all buying crypto because it becomes now the gold 2.0. Ethereum, of course, they look at it as bonds. We have cryptocurrencies like the meme coin Doge that they want to be the currency of the world. Will that happen? I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. But again, that's where the narrative is going. That's where money is pouring in, and that's where we will, myself and Manish and Root Zones will always be where the money is at, and that's how we actually grow. So we have 12,000 over cryptos, 400 over exchanges, $2.3 trillion. Bitcoin is at 46% dominance, Ethereum 17%. The top three coins are Lite, Cardano, and BNB coin today. So last 24 hours, Bitcoin is slightly down by 1.40, Ethereum is down by 2.75, BNB is up by 2.19, Cardano down by 4.09, USDT slightly down by 0.01. It's a stable coin. XRP down by 5.44. Of course, still at $1. Parabolic explosion will be at $20. Solana down by 4.08. USDT break even. Polkadot down by 4.42. Doge still at the top 10 of the market cap, down by 5.84. So if you look at the last 7 days, of course, we are bullish, mostly making money across the board, range between a 1% to 13%, with price prediction Bitcoin still at 100,000, Ethereum 10,000, BNB 1,000, Cardano $3 to $5, USDT. Of course, I'm always keeping eye on their audits, and because they potentially can cause a black swan in the crypto space if something happens over that. So you got to be very careful with USDT. But we still, no choice, we still have to use it because Royal Q uses USDT. So hopefully maybe in the future it will use BUSD or any of the other stable coins. XRP, of course, if they win the lawsuit, $20. Solana is 200 to 250, Polkadot $85, and Doge $1. Of course, some other coins to take note is Luna. We have Avalanche. We have Chainlink. Of course, recently Shiba Inu also pump up massively because they will be listed on Robinhood. So that's something to take note. Algorand is also great. And let's see what we have. Cosmos, VET, and FTT token, which I've covered recently. So of course, looking at the charts right now, we are getting support over at the 55. We actually crossed the 55 mark. I was quite happy, but let's see over the next few days whether we stabilize on 55. The next resistance for Bitcoin will be at the 59,000. If we break that, then most likely we should be aiming for the new heights of 64,000. And I think this year round we will actually hit the new all-time high. And if you look at how we are just 12 days into October, there'll be a Dubai event coming up in the next few days, 14 to 15. So that will again pump up certain coins in the space. Mostly if you check the Dubai, look at all the companies that is listed there going for the event, because that is where they are going to raise money. So some of the coins that we are in, Meta Hero, we are also with the MNG coins, and those two CEOs will be on site during that time. Of course, the bit to stock a trend actually shows that pretty much Bitcoin has actually followed this movement. The orange light stock to flow, the blue line actually stock to flow. You can see that we will be in the 100,000 over the next few years, climbing up maybe sometime till 2025 before a parabolic move that happens because of the halving, because of the taproot, because of the limitation of the coins. This land or this particular coin will hit that $1.3 million in September 24th, my birthday. 2025. So there's something to remember. September 24th, 2025. So that's 4 years from now. So take note about that. Will it happen? If you can see some of these coins, actually, I mean, Bitcoin has actually overcome the blue line. Bitcoin, of course, yesterday was a question whether it was in bubble because that is between the 57 to 77,000. Today is back to hodl. So I don't really take note much about this, but just at least see where is the projection of the max it can reach. So this projection is about $160,000. This growth curve is showing at about 135. So they are all in the 100 range. If you look at Cathy Woods and some of the millionaires, they are talking about 250,000 by slightly about end of this year and early in February for specifically Bitcoin. So if you're buying now, $1,000 at a $50,000 mark, if it goes up to 150, you would have 3x your $1,000, making it 3,000 US dollars. So safe bet. Of course, go for the top 10. If you like us, we are a bit more confident. We take a bit more risk with our portfolio. So hashing rate, of course, V recovery, slight dip down, but as always, we will still come back up where we were at 180, trending up. So no issue there on the mining side of things. Iran has recently, I've covered, opened up their doors legally, and people are started to use the cheap fuel to actually start to fuel. Of course, El Salvador is going to use the volcano. I think that will take years before he can actually harness. I might be wrong, so let's see how that happens. And of course, from the blockchain point of view, wallets are being created daily, so that's something to take note that money is pouring into the crypto space. So with that, that's all I have today. I hope this
Yeah,
was an
I just wanted to
eventful.
share something because I
Yeah,
just transferred it and now it's showing in my
awesome.
account. You see here the order is completed. I tried in front of you the 50 SGD. I did transfer the money to using Pay Now to this guy, and this guy has given me 35.71 USDT, and the
Wow,
transaction is already completed.
awesome.
So yeah, it's quite fast, and I can transfer using Pay Now, and I can get the amount back in my wallet in just 5 minutes. So you have lots of options: Pay Now, GPay, Shopee Pay. You see here, Shopee Pay is also there, WeChat Pay. So everything is there, very convenient, and I can see here in my wallet. It should be showing here. Asset overview. So if you see now, 35 US dollar is already showing in my wallet. So I think I would transfer more. I'm going to transfer more here in Hobby, and then I will start trading in Hobby. So far, we were doing a trading investment all in Binance and CoinHako, Coinbase, but now we are also going to use Hobby for trading and investment purposes. So do let us know if you have any further questions about money transferring to Hobby. I have transferred it using the India bank account, and also I have transferred using the Singapore all other payment methods. So both are working fine. I'll be able to assist you in case if you're facing any issues.
So with that, we'll see you tomorrow, same time, same channel. Stay safe. Take care.
Yep, and see you tomorrow. Take care. Hello, Patricia.